Hi Brett. Despite the difficult start, I thought we had sustained long periods of pressure and opportunities in that game.
Yeah, I think I suppose those people that saw last week compared to this week will see an improved performance. But last week was nowhere near the levels we expect, so we would hope that that would be the case. I thought we were competitive in the game. I thought we grew into it. I thought they started really bright, and I thought we got better in the game. Some decisions you question. I don't question sending off. I think it is a sending off, and that came at a difficult time for us because the last two games we started really well second half, and I felt we could push them back a little bit second half because they had to come here and win, and we felt we put pressure on. Of course, you go down to 10 men, and that's very difficult to pressurise a side. The positives for me were at 2-0 last week, we capitulated, and we showed some really worrying signs. Today at 2-0, I thought we'd roll our sleeves up, and it wasn't the best footballing performance from us, but it was a together performance. So we'll take some positives from it. Ultimately, I'm not naive, that's another defeat, and we need points. So you can't be too positive whilst you're losing football matches, although there are positive elements within it. We know we've got to keep working really hard. I know sound like a broken record, and the one thing I'd say is a lot of people there was a lot of comments last week. There's a lot of things maybe externally at the football club make it look like a toxic club. It's not. I think there's a lot of passionate people who are very frustrated to see us where we are. But obviously what people see on a Saturday maybe isn't all the things that are going on behind the scenes. There's not a queue of people want to get involved in a relegation fight in terms of players, but the truth is we've added a couple that we feel will strengthen the group. We don't want to make wholesale changes. We want to work on the things that we're working on, but you've got a group of players here that's confidence is really low, and whether we like it or not, and don't get me wrong, we're losing football matches, so people who walk through the door have a right to make a comment, but we've got a lot of lads that are struggling with confidence. So when I'm asking them to get on the ball and play in difficult times and difficult areas, they're scared of making mistakes. That's the truth of it, and that's nobody's fault. That's just where we are. So sometimes you have to scrap like you did today, down to 10 men at 2-0 against a side in the top three, to then go and get a goal and make them see a game out. Shows a bit of character. But like I said, it's about points at this time of the season, not about necessarily performances. So we've got another week where we have to work and get ready for, we've got a tough run of games. But every game in this league's tough. What I need to see from them now is a consistency in terms of work rate and effort. And if they put in what they put in today, against lesser sides we'll have more of the ball, and I don't doubt we can start getting results, but we all know we need to.
I think a special shout out as well, support today, particularly from the vocal supporters behind the goal from minute one pretty much today, all the way through to minute 90.
Yeah, I think we have to take some responsibility to get people behind us, and I think the lads and everybody within the ground was quiet early on because we were quiet. As a group of players, they pay to come in, or they come in to support you, and you need to give them something. And I thought it took us 10-15 minutes to get in the game. When we showed them something, they're outstanding again. This is becoming somewhere that, like, our lads know we've got people behind them. They make a hell of a lot of noise. We've got to give them something to cheer on. And it's not as if the people who come through the door are expecting us to win every week. They want to see a bit of fight. They want to see people who look like they want to play for the football club. Now, I would argue, if anybody went to watch last week, for the last 30 minutes, we were a shambles, and we know it. And some of that's to do with the fact we haven't played for 3.5 weeks and we couldn't get training facilities and all that. But today, I don't think anybody in the ground would question the work rate and the desire of the lads, and that's all they want to see, and that's why they shout and encourage, because they see a team that potentially they can be proud of in terms of their work rate. So they're brilliant. We need them, and we are going to need them. I think we've got this really tough run of games. We've got a lot of home fixtures, something like 9 home fixtures left in this season. Playing here is where this season's going to be defined. And if they keep doing what they're doing, that will really help push the lads on.
Brilliant. Many thanks, Brett.